telling, you came to power, you are telling us that we are foreigners. It's a very serious reason that the leadership is going to stand on that, and then we decide who rules this country. We are waiting for them. We'll tell them our peace of mind and show them that we are no more.
Some of you were out there fighting, saying that you are fighting for what your grandparents or your forefathers left for you. You are fighting for that. What do you think we, the Fulbe in Ghana, are fighting for? We also are fighting for the same thing.
To all the people who say, oh, Fulanis aren't indigenous to Nigeria, Fulanis aren't Nigerian, I'm hoping this graph can help put things into perspective.
Guys, this is Dansoman, yeah, very close to the Dansoman roundabout, and this is around 4:30 to 5. When did we get to the point where...
At this point, a lot of Ghanaians are beginning to get vocal about the Fulanis that are residing here in Ghana. And according to these Fulanis, they said that they are actually Ghanaians, that they do not know where they came from, but they know they were born here in Ghana and they are actually Ghanaians by blood, by land, by everything, you know. But Ghanaians are not having it. They said they are not Ghanaians, but they are from Burkina Faso, they are from Niger, and most of them are from Nigeria. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing videos of even Nigerians rejecting Fulanis. And I asked myself the question, why are people rejecting Fulani? We all know from Nigeria, a lot of Fulanis are committing a lot of atrocities. And I come to ask myself these questions. The Fulanis in Ghana and the Fulanis in Nigeria, are they the same thing? Let's find out in this video. Please, as you're watching this video, do what you like the video, share the video and subscribe to the channel.
Why is everybody rejecting Fulani? Why is Fulani having problem all over the world? Burkina Faso, Mali, Ghana, name them, they are chasing Fulani. Why? Now here's the thing, even if there is good Fulani, which I did not dispute there's good Fulani, but I've not seen one. If there is good Fulani, like I said, which I've not seen one, why are the good Fulani not calling out those bad ones among them? That is my own problem. Now my experience with Fulani are taking my people's life on daily basis, and the annoying part is they brag about it. They don't even feel remorse for taking somebody's life. Tell me your experience with Fulani on the comment section, and please let it be from different country. Anyway, share your thoughts on the comment section responsibly, and for those that love to cry responsibly on the comment.
Guys, this is Dansoman, yeah, very close to the Dansoman roundabout, and this is around 4:30 to 5. When did we get to the point where we have cattle sharing main street with us? Rush hour. Charlie, rush hour when parents have gone for their kids and people have closed from school in a hurry to get home. You would have to be sharing the road with cattle. Charlie, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. But who is to blame? Is it the Fulani herdsmen, or we should blame authorities for allowing animals to be sharing roads with road users? You know, sometimes we take these things for granted, but it is dangerous. One of these animals could just go mad and start running into cars. And who will we blame? You know, who are we going to blame if these things happen? And it's not just Dansoman you see animals on the streets, so Charlie, all over Accra, there are places where you find them in the afternoons, in the evenings, right from Farm Milk to Ablik Makev. There is some cow that some people have tied on the pavement. Late at night, you drive past and you realize that, there's a cow in the bush. This cow can just tear the rope and jump onto the street late night. Late night, when you are driving home thinking that the road is free and you are cruising, by the time you realize there's an animal in the middle of the road and you just run into it. Guys, let's fix these things. These things are unacceptable. To have animals in the middle of the street walking freely without anybody, you know, getting them off the road. There's no Fulani guy around this time with these guys, at least not one that you can see in the video. And they are too relaxed. They are feeling comfortable on the street. When these animals are supposed to be in the bush grazing, we bring them into the city center and leave them to be sharing the street with, you know, commuters. It is dangerous, my guy. It is dangerous. Let's stop some of these things. Let's stop it. And those who have tied the cow on the pavement from between Farm Milk and Ablik Makev, if the cow belongs to you, come and remove it. Come and remove it. You are posing danger to all of us using that street, because you drive at night and this animal can just jump into the road. The rope can tear at any time. Do not put our lives in danger, my people. Oh.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending the time you are watching me. Fellow Ghanaians and fellow my Fulani members, I mean Fulbe. We are not Fulani, but we are called Fulbe. So I want to say this. Some of you were out there fighting, saying that you are fighting for what your grandparents or your forefathers left for you. You are fighting for that. What do you think we, the Fulbe in Ghana, are fighting for? We also are fighting for the same thing. We all are fighting for the same thing. We are fighting for what our grandparents, our forefathers left for us. His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama himself said, before Ghana gained independence, Fulani people were in Ghana here. Dogomba people were in Ghana here. Zabarma people were in Ghana here. Before Ghana gained independence. So why should you say Fulbe are not Ghanaian? Why should you put it in that statement that we the Fulbe, we are not Ghanaians? Meanwhile, our forefathers were in Ghana before Ghana gained independence. And then they were part of those who fought for this country. They were part for those who fought for this country. And then His Excellency made mention that if you go to the Memorial Park, you will see Fulani people. You will see Hassan Fulani, what and what. I can't mention everything here. So why should you think we the Fulbe in Ghana, we want to destroy Ghana? If we destroy Ghana, where are we going to? Because this is where we know. This is where we were born. This is where we were raised. This is where we schooled. This is where we have done everything. So why should you put that in mind that we're going to destroy Ghana? And then the live stream I joined yesterday.
The percentage of the Fulanis who were even with NDC who converted to MPP because of Samira, and now you came to power and you are telling us that we are foreigners. It's a very serious reason that the leadership is going to stand on that, and then we decide who rules this country. We are waiting for them. We'll tell them our peace of mind and show them that we are no more the yesterday's Fulanis. We are today's Fulanis, and we will be Fulani for
Hausas and the Fulanis. I beg, let me be the difference.
I wonder.
Because Hausa, they deny, say they not be Fulanis. Fulanis, they deny, say they not be Hausa. So my question is, what is the difference between Hausa and Fulani? Because two of them, now the same character all of them they possess, and at the same religion all of them they understand. So can someone come up with a brief explanation for me, difference between Fulanis and Hausa? Because I know say two of them are both Malams. Can someone explain to me in the comment section, because I'm confused. Hausas now they hate Fulanis. Why Fulanis hate Hausas? But two of them are the same thing now.
I wonder.
I don't understand.
There is an argument where some Fulanis are saying they are Yoruba Fulani, thereby importing the idea they had in the north that if you come to Yoruba land, there are indigenous Fulanis in Yoruba. So many of them are now promulgating that there is Yoruba Fulani, the concept of Yoruba Fulani, which is ethnic re-engineering, or should I say reconstruction of ethnic identity, and it is really going. Now let me tell you something. If you think this concept doesn't have a strong backup, you're kidding. It does have a strong back.
See, Fulani in Nigeria, before you came to Nigeria, Hausas in Nigeria lived in harmony with all the other tribes, the Igbos, the Igala, Ishekiri, Machama, all of them. And then Fulani came, and then the Hausa and Fulani Union, Usman Danfodio. Since then,
to all the people who say, oh, Fulanis aren't indigenous to Nigeria, Fulanis aren't Nigerian, I'm hoping this graph can help put things into perspective. So this red dotted line, we see that this is the amalgamation of Nigeria, right? 1914. Who was there by the amalgamation of Nigeria? The Fulani, right? In fact, they were there centuries before the amalgamation of Nigeria, the earliest people there, right? The earliest Fulanis. The Nupe weren't even a centralized group before the Fulani came, if you get what I'm saying. And I know a lot of people like to point to the Sokoto Jihad, Usman Danfodio. They were still there by the amalgamation of Nigeria. Do you get the timeline? They were even there before the Tiv people, right? And I can do a video on them, let me know if you want that. But the point that I'm trying to make is a lot of y'all are using this whole Fulani herdsman situation as an excuse to get your tribal bigotry off. A lot of y'all are using this as a cover, right? Or to even distance yourselves from other Nigerians who are Fulani, because that's what they are, Nigerians, right? Let us engage in critical thought process before engaging and while engaging in discourse around this whole topic. Because you do yourself and other Nigerians a disservice when you use this as a cover to get your ethnic bigotry off. Please, let us use sense.
November 19, 2024 will go down in the history books as a major day in Ghana. 524 people from the African diaspora were granted citizenship by the President of Ghana, President Nana Akufo-Addo.
Black Americans na slave trade yom ko di US ni mako mama nipa 500 and over citizenship nso ye ni mo ni Fulani for ye ni mo neti ha West Africa ye ni mo neti mo so dem hwehwe nimu no eni mo hwehwe nimu asin bibia mo so akwa ma Black Americans fe mo ba no digezi ba no mo se be gumuti ye ni mo tena ha be ya mo so de bi mo no pose ye se nya Ghana for ma be kan sam de ye Fulani for
I've been here before independence. But now, Mr. President, what happened in your era when the Hajj period came? Fulanis that were given passport were stamped Ghana only, and there are proofs. Fulanis that went to Mecca and came back to Ghana airport were either stamped Ghana only or seized.
many of the Fulanis were denied Ghanaian passport and they have to fly all the way. Benin, Nigeria, Mali, Burkina. This is a total discrimination on us. When it was time for elections, we fought and everybody knew how I fought for the NDC too. So I wouldn't be so...
So more power. You know, some cocoa will be asked. You shall be chasing a being free, a from a vote. Some classes also would die. We get your friends a house, saying, how last year, 23rd November, the House Press former President Nado, and more citizenship, and I'm naturalizing my Ghana. They are very proud of my no officer video. And no, I say, yet I accept it will be from America now. Our own Tracy good 10. No more African, but African from African, yeah, reject me, accept you. Maybe so. First, no, Fulani for no more Ghana. Mona, you don't want to start, can say, Zungu. No to trust them, no question 17, no penny from Pamon, no coffee for because the whole qualification of our for buy. Yea, Misha, me take a Fulani for Bagan can impute so better I will go. A crevice, Fulani for Kubu and Kukui, but I will go Fulani for a Kukubu and a foom, or in the Morphos in Panada, or Kukubu. Okay, say, yeah, accept it. Say America for the gay by the and we eat in an apple. Maybe so. Munija and Mumeligon, a one man in Joanna. Sebi. As what Jimmy Kakra, as what you do actually. I'll bet now for citizenship of Ghana. You be denied.
Of course, I'm Fulani. I have fine sisters. Of course, I'm Fulani. People ask me where's my stick.
Where's your stick?
You mad? Of course, I'm Fulani. My papa don't arrange it for me. Of course, I'm Fulani. I obviously know how to speak Hausa. Of course, I'm Fulani. I'm related to someone in the military. Of course, I'm Fulani. I obviously love Fura Dununu. Yeah, I'm Fulani and I don't live in the bush.
At this point, I think the whole world, in fact, Africa is against Fulanis, you know. That is the reason why we keep saying every culture, every tribe in any country should try and behave themselves. See, just some Fulanis are committing, you know, atrocities in different African countries. Now, even the good ones, they are rubbing it on their faces. Even the good ones that are not even doing any causing problems, they are rubbing it on their faces. Just like Nigeria, any Nigerians that commit crime, they'll rub it on all Nigerians. They'll say, oh, all Nigerians are criminals, all Nigerians are shallow, all Nigerians are this, all Nigerians are that. You know, just because one or two persons have committed a crime. So the same thing with the Fulanis. The Fulanis now are having their own. They're beginning to attack them left and right. They're beginning to reject them just because some of those Fulanis, they'll go into different countries and cause problems. They'll go into people's farmland with their cows and cause problems. Even to the point, some Fulani people, they value their cows than humans. I don't know which kind of nomadic lifestyle is that, because I don't see any reason why you should value cows to human life. But that is just the Fulani lifestyle. They love their cow, they love their cattle, they love, in fact, anything that has 4 legs that is walking on the ground, they love it. As long as they are the ones that is trading it, they will prefer to save that thing even to their life. You know, that is just how Fulanis are born. They just love their cows more than human beings. And that is the reason why every African countries are having issues with them. They don't want them in their country because they believe that when they come, they'll begin to scatter their crop, their farmland, you know, cause problems for them. So Fulanis, this is a big problem. If you're a Fulani, please advise your fellow Fulanis to turn a new leaf. You know, in Nigeria, we have Fulanis that are bandits, you know, Fulanis that are, you know, napping everybody. They will kidnap people and demand for ransom, you know. And it's a problem for us in Nigeria. And Ghanaians do not want that to happen in Ghana. So I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame them just because some Fulanis are causing problem. Now, if you ask someone, have you seen a good Fulani? They'll tell you, I've not seen. Even me, I've not seen, you know. Maybe I've not seen. Until I jam one Fulani person, I can be able to be, oh yes, Fulanis are not bad. But I've seen a lot of Hausa people, and I believe Hausa people are also nice people.